This is team number 5. For those of you that are counting, we're already almost halfway through. Next up is a company called Fosite. They produce a product called Contraction that helps law firms produce contracts faster, more consistently, and with less input from senior partners. Made up of 2 mechatronics engineering students, Sean is going to be pitching today. Let's give him a huge round of applause.
Thank you. So as he said, yes, I am Sean. I'm here to tell you about Contraction. And I'm going to do that with a story. So this is Anthony. Anthony is an associate at his favorite law firm. He's fresh out of law school. He has no idea what he's doing. So when his partner says, hey, help with the shareholders agreement, he says, absolutely. How? And he says, well, about a year ago, I wrote this contract. You might want to take a look at it. And so he digs through, he finds a bunch of files that look like that, and eventually finds something that's sort of workable, but this clause needs to be changed. So he goes back to his supervising partner and says, hey, how do I change this? He says, well, about a year ago I wrote a contract, and this repeats again and again and again until eventually he has something that sort of looks like a first draft. Now, what you might have noticed here is that his supervising partner is completely wasting his time. He's not doing anything that actually benefits him as a future lawyer. He's spending all of his time searching for things. The way we think it should have gone is something like this. He starts with his template. And so he eventually starts with his template, and eventually he says, I need to change this one thing here. This right of first refusal, I think a shotgun clause is more effective. And so he changes that on the spot. There we go. And then he says, that one thing, it's fairly well worded, but I need to change just a little bit. And so he does, right as part of the same workflow. See, what he's doing is generating that first draft way faster so that he can get to the point where he's actually learning and developing something useful. There are a couple of other people in this field. Contract Express and Contractually both generate contracts from very simple software so that you can generate something without bringing a lawyer in. But when a lawyer's expertise is needed, they don't have the tools that they need to do their job effectively. So we've had absolutely fantastic response about this. Miller Thompson is who we're working with right now, and we're going to have our alpha ready for them inside of the next 3 months. After that, we're going to let them play around with it, polish it up a bit, and then move to some of the other local firms. Once we've done that, we know that we can start moving towards a recurring revenue-based strategy. We're confident we can do this because we know that once they use our product, they will see the value that it brings to the table. See, from where we're standing, it doesn't make sense that anyone should have technology as the bottleneck in their workflow. And so what we think we can do is really revolutionize the legal field. Thank you very much for your time.